Hi, friends. I'm here live in person. Not quite ready. I am ready, but I'm not. Does that make sense? I got all my pieces and parts ready. That's my words lately is pieces and parts. Got all my words. Yeah. Got everything ready to go. And then my son came down and visited me a few minutes ago. So that's why I'm a little behind on getting all my stuff out. But I have some fun stuff to share with you. I had such a good day. I feel so accomplished. So, hi, Nancy. How are you? I am all caught up on all the kits, class kits that I send out as a thank you for a $35 plus order. They are all caught up and gone. I got my paper share. The paper just came on Friday, and I got all of that out in the mail today. My paper share is done. So now I get to start working on my Stampin' Cross Country stuff. So I need to do a couple things here. Oh, let me get my black mat. It just seems to work better. I'm home alone. Well, I was until my son stopped in, and then, yeah, everything else. So Stampin' Cross Country, the digital version is available until September 26th. And it is, go to the Linktree link that is in the description of the video. So go there and sign up. It's going to be so much fun. But that's what I'm working on. I've got to cut all the pieces and score them and all the cardstock. You guys do your own designer series paper. We have a great cutting guide this time for you. It's going to be fun. So the digital option, you get all of the videos, all the tutorials, all the fun and games and possible prizes. Yeah. So no full retreat box, but you know, we all have a lot of crafting supplies. You can still do it. Just come have fun with us. Okay, that's my spiel for that today. World Card Making Day. Go to stampinup.com and you can sign up, or you can grab this QR code if you can. It is free. They're going to be giving you something at the end if you register, but it's free. So everybody register and get whatever freebie they throw at you afterwards. More information about that later. Scrapbooking brochure is new, and the mini catalog is new. Let me get rid of Me Big. You don't need Me Big. I keep looking at it thinking, that looks kind of strange. There! Now it's big. All right. So I am actually using products tonight from the scrapbooking brochure. I will show you the full kit. Let me just show you the full kit now. So let me show you a couple of things that came that are live and live that are in the scrapbooking kit. So this is what I'm going to back up. So this is some of the scrapbook paper that you can get that goes with our potions and spells class. Or yeah, I already did a class on it, but who knows? Maybe I'll do a second one now that I have this fun paper. All right. So, and what I've just noticed when I was getting ready for this class is there are 4 sheets. Oh, this one has 3 sheets of 4 different designs. So it's not 2, it's either 3 or I think the one I'm working with now has 4. So, ooh, that would have been fun. I didn't see the bubbles till now. That would have been fun with the potions and spells class. Anyway, and this is one of the stamps. So that is the potions and spells. That goes with that stamp, the stamp set. But this, oh, yeah, I did grab it. So this is one of the scrapbook kits. If you are a scrapbooker, this is right up your alley. If you used to be a scrapbooker like me, this is fantastic. If you're new to scrapbooking, this is awesome. It's for everybody. So the kit, I have not opened this yet. I was just watching a friend of mine that does a class for everybody, and she was showing us all. So in this, there is a an 11-page brochure are directions on how to put everything together. All the cutting guides, everything. So that's in here. Got some more of the cute paper that I'm using tonight. This is the paper I'm using tonight. Is this stuff right here. Good, now I don't have to show you. All right. Actually, that might be a couple different patterns that I don't have. I don't think I have this one. Oh, well, I'll show it to you now in a minute. I'm going to use this pattern and either this one or this one for tonight. So you get that and that. I don't know where I'm going with this stuff. I'll put it down for now. The paper that doesn't have any back to it, these are the pages that you build on for your scrapbook pages. There are 3 double spreads in here. And then this is a page of, this is the sticker sheet. And they're big. They're like for scrapbooks, not necessarily for cards. So there's that. And then there's some of our 2-tone cardstock. So you can see the 2 different tones. This is new. This is for scrapbooking. It does have a white core. It's a little lighter than weight-wise than our regular cardstock, but if you are building scrapbooks, you don't want them as heavy, I was just told, which makes total sense because my scrapbooks that I've already done are very heavy. So you could use whatever side of the paper you want, I guess. And then in this kit, this must be their daisy or the white willow, the new white color for us. And then there's also some punch outs. Those are cute. Look at the cute little birds. Oh, my kit got damaged a little bit. Anyway, there's that. And there's that one. Oh my. And then these are chipboard. Or I don't think they're wood. No, they're chipboard. Look at all those fun things. And then you get placeholders so you can actually know what size photo goes where. And you can put these down using some temporary adhesive. It also lists on the back what colors it goes with and all that. So that is the Autumn to Remember scrapbook kit. Oh, look at the back of this. This even tells you what project it goes with. So you don't even have to figure it out. Same thing on this one. This was the one with the cute little birdies. There you go. That is awesome. Now, this is what they suggest. You can always do your own thing. You know, do your own thing. But for getting back into scrapbooking or continuing scrapbooking or getting started with scrapbooking, this is going to be so much fun. I think I might even start doing a scrapbooking kit occasionally. I don't know when. I don't know how. But tonight for number 67, this is what I'm using is this paper. Oh, yep, there it is. So this is what I'm using. And let's get started. Hi, Anna. Okay. So I went through and showed y'all that, and I lost my, ta-da! There we go. It's like, I don't have my clue. So here we are. If you need a screenshot, screenshot it now. All right, time's up. Okay, you can always get it on my Facebook page. It's not anything major. All right, cardstock, 8.5 by 5.5. Oh, let me grab something really quick. Sometimes I forget to tell myself how to put these cards together. Anyone can relate? We are going to score this. Well, it doesn't look like it's half, but it probably is. We're going to score it at 4.25. So just know that. We'll do it together. 8.5 by 5.5. Then the same cardstock, you're gonna do 4 1/4 by 3 1/2, and then you're gonna do a 2 inch-ish circle. Then, cardstock lighter white. Okay. Basically, you need these whatever size you want your sentiment. And then you want small, subtle pattern, 4 by 5 1/4. Like I said, I don't know which side I want to use. Chances are I'm going to use this side. I'm going to stick with the tree theme tonight. And then larger, bolder pattern. I really like the cute little animals, but we're chopping this up, and I didn't want to ruin it. So I don't know if I did. I don't know if I cut my paper the right way. Whoa. I just sent my iPad into crazy limbo. I don't know why it's being weird. And then ribbon, my ribbon's all over here. And then you do need a trimmer. So let's go ahead and get started with scoring this at 4 1/4. Ta-da! Mine's done. You know when you see me put on it that you need a trimmer, that we're going to do some cutting together. Hi, Glenda. All right. So now I did not tell you which way your paper was going to go. So we're going to cut this into 3 1-inch strips. If your paper happened to be going, let's say this way, you could always turn it this way and do 3 1 1/4, 1 3, 1 1/3. You could do 4 1-inch strips. I didn't tell you which way the paper went. We're going vertical. So, like I said, if your paper is directional and you want to turn this sideways, that is totally, totally, totally fine. Right? So this one we're going to cut into smaller pieces, into 3 1-inch strips. We want them to kind of match up. It's going to be like there's a little bit of a stained glass. Oh, not stained glass, but a little bit of a glass. A little bit of a window kind of thing. The panes are in the way. All right. So this isn't going to look as good together that way, but if we keep them lined up this way, it'll be better. Okay, this is always the hard part for me. Okay, reassemble your paper. Then take this piece and we're going to put them on here. And we're going to leave a little bit of a gap between them. So when your project is done, your piece is done, it looks hopefully spaced better than that did for a minute there. So kind of eyeball it and decide how much space you're going to be able to put between them. And then go ahead and add some glue. All right, like I said, if your paper goes this way, you can still cut 3 and have it go sideways. That's totally fine too. So it'll work. See, watch. 1, 2, 3. See, I could have a little bear. So you make it work for you, whichever way your paper's going. This doesn't have all the animals going the same direction anyway, so it doesn't really matter. And now my paper's all messed up. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and get started. Oops, my mat is running away. Okay, I love this paper. Now I'm going to do my 2 outside edges. So then I can put my third one in the middle and I can kind of balance it between the 2. So then the next one's going to be this outside edge. And I need to pick it up so I can see it since I can't be on top of it. There, they kind of look the same, don't they? Now I'll just add my glue to the middle and I can make this balance between the 2. No squiggle. And it will complete my little 3-pane window. And I can make it balance the other 2 out. So there's that piece. So go ahead and set that aside. I'm going to add my trees. And again, if your paper is directional the other way, put it this way. This card will work any way you decide to do it. Not backwards, though. Yeah. I still think I like this. Yeah, I'm going to go with that. And this is a very, very simple card tonight. Not all of our cards have to be fancy. Like I said, I feel very accomplished today. I have all of my card kits out. I have all of my whatchamacallit? Oh, my paper shares are out. So I am pretty excited. I am caught up on everything that I need to get mailed out. I even got caught up on some birthday cards. I wonder why that didn't send. Oh, I know why. I know why. Okay. It went to the time that I did that card. Yeah, everything is. Oh, well, we're winging it. I sent myself a picture of the one I did the last time I used this recipe. And it puts them back in chronological order. So, my silly computer. All right, I need a ribbon. I don't know if this is current or not anymore. Is it? Oh, well, that's what I'm using. Or I could use the polka dot. I'm not going to use polka dots. All right. So add your ribbon anywhere you'd want on your board. And you can tie it in a bow. You can tie it in a little knot. Or you can just have it go across. But we need to do this before we move on. Okay. Oh, guess what? Harvest is going to be over soon at my house. So looking forward to harvest being over. They are on their last field. And if they had room, if the elevator would have been open after hours tonight, they might have gotten done today, but they'll take a truck of grain up to the elevator. The elevator's 35 miles north of us. Anyway, they will take care of it tomorrow. I'm so excited. This paper is so stinking cute. Thank you, Anna. I think it's cute also. But this paper is adorable. And I'm not even using the cute little animals. That's because I was chopping them up. I don't know if chopping them up works. I'm going to go ahead and put, I'm feeling very generous with dimensionals tonight. Not usually my thing. I'm usually kind of cheap with the dimensionals. What are you? Do you load them up or are you kind of cheap with them? What's your MO? Be sure to say hello in the comments. Tell me where you're from. Like the video, share the video. I appreciate all you do to help me and my little site, my little business. And then we're just going to add that on top. So this is supposed to be the subtle one. It's probably not as subtle as it could have been, but it's still fine. It's still all trees. And then you have your circle. I'm kind of struggling to find something. I might have to. So in the scrapbook brochure, I didn't show you this. This is the stamp set in the scrapbook brochure that goes with that scrapbooking kit that I showed you. And again, it's all big, which is awesome. But these little trees match these trees. And, but none of the sayings are going to fit. They're big. They're big sayings. So none of them are going to fit on my little circle. So I dug through my stamp stash. Not very hard. Okay, I didn't dig. They all start with the word autumn. So there was not a lot of digging. Anyway, I got this one out, and none of these are going to fit in my little circle. So I'm hoping this autumn teaches us that change can be beautiful. This is a set that we used for Stampin' Cross Country last year, but it carried over. So it is still current. I know that for a fact. And I have all these fun pieces left. And I'm hoping that this little saying, and if it doesn't work, I have to get up and go find another one. You load them up? Like I said, some days I load mine up more than others. Like you just saw. Hey, look at it. It's going to fit. Woohoo! So that was the part I was trying to do after my son left. I had to kick him out. I was like, sorry, kiddo, I'm going live. He was all right with that. He was just down to pick up the chocolate chips that I'd picked up for his wife in town. I wonder if I'm going to use black on this. I think I might use early espresso, which means I have to reach over you. Sorry. And I have not used this stamp probably for a year. So, and not that early espresso isn't close to black, but there's just a tinge of brown. It's just a brown versus black. All right. So pretty. And I even got some catalogs delivered to a couple of my people in town that I hadn't gotten catalogs to. I have a few more to deliver. And if you don't have one and you would like one from me, let me know. I can get a catalog or two in the mail to you. I would love to be your demonstrator if you do not have one. All right, I'm going to put one at the top, one at the bottom. And a lot of times I'll go to the side. I might just go right in the middle with this one this time, because I like it there. right. Now, I do have a card base cut out. See, I was ready. I really was. And then I was excited to see that we have these 3 that go with the front of our card. Now, part of me wants to take my scissors and cut those apart, but I'm not going to do that. So, we're going to try a trick. I heard that if you do this, it works. See, because this is stained. So we're going to try to see if we can do it without being stained. Wish me luck. So they say if you stamp with the Versamark, twice, and then go to your ink, it won't stain. So I am using a red base. I'm going to use crushed curry. Not crushed curry. I have to push you down for a second. Sorry. We're going to use Cajun Craze. I did not think this part out. And of course, it's not wanting to come out of its little holder. Sorry. I've got my ink pads behind my computer. So, Cajun Craze. So we'll see if it stains. I don't know. Now I'm not cleaning it off, right? I think I am going to stamp off, though. Okay, we'll check on it in a second. Put this stuff inside. And that's the first time I've used. I had to get a new Cajun Craze ink pad. My other one went kapooey. Yes, Glenda, I got the notification and I was able to go in and add the host code for you. So you were one of those people that I sent some happy mail to today. So thank you very much for your order. I do have a new host code. My new host code is, let's see here. I will put this in the comments. And then if you need the host code, it will be here. There you go. There is the host code. Now, what kind of bling can we use? Bling it up a little. Ooh, I have those leaves. Do we dare put leaves on here? I'm just having fun now. Oh, I think we might. Be kind of cool. Okay, you have to do them in 3s, right? I'm going to need to get a better bag because these are going to all leak out now that I've split this one. I'm going to have leaves everywhere. I got early espresso over here. Now, one thing they said you could do with these, if we don't want gold, let's see. Cajun Craze. All right. Ooh, so there's a Cajun Craze one. Very nice. And we can do, we don't have crushed curry, but dark daffodil. Maybe we'll just do dark daffodil. Ooh, and this is the fun one that my daughter used. So the tip's trashed, but for coloring leaves, it doesn't matter. And I am just using these little tweezers that you get with the embossing kit just to hold it down because I really don't want. So there's yellow. And then I think Mossy Meadow and Old Olive are both colors that go with this set. And since they're all in there, this is fun. They color fast and they still have the sheen even after you've colored them. Now, I think you could use the other markers as well, but if you use the blends, then it dries fast because it's alcohol. Glenda, the reason the host code changes is we're only allowed to have one open for 30 days. So depending on when my 30 days starts and what other orders I have on it, I sometimes close it, but I usually have a new one every month. This one I have that's open now will probably have to change next week because it expires on the 22nd. That's why they change. It'd be kind of cool if each demonstrator could just have their own, but it doesn't go by demonstrators. It's for anybody who has a party open. So if you would like to have a party, we could open one for you and then you could collect orders and put it on. That's the only reason. All right. So these, I think, go on best with glue dots. I have not used these before, so you are witnessing my maiden voyage with these things. So I'm using a glue dot, and I'm going to put it on and tuck. And this is why I'm glad I did not use too many dimensionals behind that. I think I'm going to put another one and layer it. And we'll use one more. They're dry now. I'm not getting that one opposite. I don't know. What do you think? Do you like the leaves or not? Still feel like I need bling. I still don't know what bling I'd use. Probably a metallic, huh? Boy, this is rare for me to have embellishment and bling and ribbon all in the same card. There's these. That's probably what I'll use. All right, so these are the faux glass dots. And just use a couple of these. Maybe we're going to use one of the lighter ones. There you go. I don't know who I'd send this card to. Maybe I should put happy birthday in here, or because you're changing your age. Thank you. It's very autumn, which is what we're looking at, isn't it? It was still warm here today, but we are definitely in the home stretch towards autumn. So there is my card for this evening using that new paper in the scrapbooking brochure. Thank you. It turned out cute. I had to go to town to mail all those packages. So it's like I just randomly picked a number of which one to use tonight. I did it kind of on the fly. It's like, okay, what number are we going to use tonight? Oh, 67 sounds good. My brother was born in 67, so it's like, oh, that sounds like a good year, a good number. So I just ran with it. Some weeks I do really well with new ones, but this week was just different priorities. But you got to see this one different. The last one I used, last one I did it with, I think I did it with this paper. So anyway, there you have it. Very fun. So I hope you all have a great evening, and I will be here with you on Thursday, if at all possible. Harvest is going to be ending, so hopefully we can get back on a regular schedule. And have a great night, everyone, and see you later. Show me your cards. I'd love to see the cards you make. Have a good night. Thank you for crafting with me.